Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're safe and well. Woodsy here, and today we're going to be looking at the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Adobes. Now, I've been sat here, I filmed quite a few of the same video. I just talked about the upcoming constant stock releases. I've managed to get the white and gum, and I have filmed the Adobes a few times. So let's hope to get this one right. Let's talk about Adobe. So when you think of Adobe, you think of the sort of like Paint Pro or the editing app, and that is what a lot of the skate shops are using as promo. I googled what Adobe meant, and it was a type of brick that's made from wet mud and grass that's baked and set in the sun, and it actually, that name goes really well with this pair, and that is because of the gum sole. I suppose it has that sort of like clay brick look to it, and also I think of this as like a ready sort of pottery sort of look as well. And then you have all of the sort of like repairing to certain skate gear and skate ramps and stuff like that on the insole. So they've named it really well. This is a GR, but I was actually shocked to read on the box that they class it as a premium. So this is a purple box release. Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Premium. This is the Adobe Phantom. I wasn't shocked because of the materials used. I just wasn't sure that this was a premium. It retails at $99.95, so it's 5 pence under £100. And when it comes to pricing with Nike SB Dunks, I can't think of whether they are standard as 90, standard as 100. I know that some of the highs go to 150, or some of the 115, sorry, or some of the premiums go to 115 as well. And Nike are changing their price premiums all the time. So 100 quid, I think that's all right for these, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, let's look at the materials. So as I said, you've got that all gum sole. Even the stitching is in that sort of similar color. You do have a red Nike SB shield, and then you've got a few materials on the upper all in red. So you've got suede around the toe box, the eyelets, the cuff, and around the heel. It's quite a nice feeling suede. It feels like it's going to be nice and durable for what these are these are made for. And then the panels that I really like are actually the canvasy Carhartt jacket tough feeling panels. So you've got that on the toe box, behind the swoosh, around the back at the top of the heel, and then at the front of the tongue as well. And I really like it on the tongue. It's nice and durable, and I love that feel to it because it does just remind me of Carhartt jackets. Then you've got some tumbled leather on the swooshes and on that heel tab, again in that red color. Even the stitching's red, but you do have white stitching on the Nike, white on the back of the heel, which is a nice little contrast against the red. And then you've got white sock liner insole, and then at the back of the tongue is white, which is really nice. They've tied all of that inside in with the white color. White tongue tag with red text. And then yeah, let's go back to that insole. So the insole has this almost like blueprint sort of like sketch drawing inside. I'm going to start with this one because it's the full one, first full image. So you've got what looks like a damaged skate shoe, and then they've either patched it up or glued it up or basically repaired it through wear from skating and then repairing it. You've got a rail that looks like it's got skate bumps on it, and then you've got a rail that's not got any skate bumps. So they've hopefully removed them anti-skate bumps. Then you've got some tools and some compounds and stuff, maybe like Bondo, glue, stuff like that. And then you've got this barrier where they look like they're pouring concrete to make that ramp, and then it just repeats itself. You've got the same on both left and right, and then you have Nike SB and Air Zoom in that red color. Now these insoles tie in with a later release this year from what I've seen, because they have on the wheat toes on the insole right at the heel, you have the barrier being built up with like concrete. There's a lot of little details that seem to be running themes through later releases. So on this pair as well, you have an extra stitch around the eyelets at the top of the cuff to add more sort of like durability and strength. and I have seen this in later pairs coming in the year, and also later pairs have metal eyelets as well. This doesn't have metal eyelets, and I'm not too sure how I feel about the metal eyelets. I don't feel like you really need them, and it does make me have more of a thought towards like a boot type shoe. Flat laces come stock, and you get spare laces that are also flat. The stock laces are red. They do have that sort of waxy look and texture, and I know people are hit and miss when it comes to flat laces and a Nike SB Dunk, but I do feel like, especially when these are wax or that sort of semi-waxy feel, they are more fit for purpose. When it comes to oval laces, they fray even with a loose bit of nail or a piece of dry skin on your hand when you're lacing them. So I feel like these are going to be a lot more long lasting and durable, and yeah, more fit for purpose. Although if you want to put some oval laces in, smack them in, do you know what I mean? Like, do as you please. I've seen someone put white laces in these already. I don't know if it was the spare laces because they looked a bit brighter. These are a little bit dull looking, and they looked really nice with the white lace in, and I probably will do at the end some nice white oval laces in these. So I do the spare laces of the flat ones, and then I'd put some oval laces in them just to see what it looks like. You could put whatever lace you want in these. You could even put one to match the gum, and if you're skating these, you're going to need to replace the laces anyway, aren't you? So yeah, it's nice to have a spare lace at least. Unlike the restocking pair, I still can't believe that you don't even get a spare lace with them. But this is a very solid pair. Obviously it's more or less like a GR, and it does remind me of the Jade Horizons or the Island Greens, however whatever name you call them. That was a pair that I got, and they were quite easy to get, really. It was when the whole hype wasn't massive, and it was just a very general looking basic GR, and people maybe wasn't feeling them at the time, but they are a really nice pair. And it reminds me because it's a majority one color upper, and then you've got that all gum sole. But what I think these look like more is what I think it was SB World Famous. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I will tag whoever it was that posted on Instagram. These look colorway wise just like the Supreme Blazer Lows with the gum sole and that red upper. I will do the images for that as well. I'm really excited for the wheat toes that should hopefully be releasing this year, but the pair that I am most excited for, the one that I really want to get so far this year, is the Born and Raised. There's finally images of them, and like I said, they have nice interesting insoles, and they have loads of little details on them that make them perfect. So let's go with the on feet. I'll do the lace swaps of the spare laces, and I'll put an oval lace in, and I'll probably just wear a blue denim on these because they look really nice on feet. So if you're able to pick these up, I know these were a release from last year, but we're only just getting these in stores this year. And yeah, skate shops have still got to get them. They're still getting them in the UK and I think worldwide. So if you manage to get these, I don't think you'll be disappointed, and I definitely feel that there'd be a nice durable pair to smash up on the grip tape. Right, anyway, thank you for watching. Let's go to the on feet. It's Woodsy out.
My appetite, don't leave me here.